This is one of the best McFarlane DC Multiverse figures in the line. Like,
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to the Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. Let's go ahead and jump into this week's toy news. First up, want to shout out the boys over at Foxford Studios. They got some updates on their Galactic Valor figures. They're dialing in the tolerances, getting everything looking right and fitting really great on their plastic. This is like a fully assembled figure. If they were actually using the real plastic and real color, that would be their figure there. So that's really cool to see these, man. I'm excited to see the progress.
yeah, they're looking amazing. You can really see the sculpts and the detail coming through. I love that you get that added base where you can add, the peg hole. So because the toes have 3 fingers, and so they might have some balancing issues. But man, I'm just excited to see get these in hand. These are looking great.
Yeah, I think these are coming in good. Good aliens, dude. Giving me some like District 9 vibes with the weapons. Love that, dude. And soft goods there as well. So really cool there. We'll see what Fox Sports coming into. Just a quick shout out to Big Bad Toy Store is doing daily deals again. So they're doing figures, a couple figures here and there, 4 or 5 figures, and you can pick them up, add them to your pile of loot over at Big Bad Toy Store. We'll see how long it goes to.
Yeah, who knows? But they're even having some killer deals. That Danny Ketch was like $35. They had the little GI Joe vehicle. I think it was like
Yeah.
60 or 70. Like really good
Mhm.
prices on them.
Yeah, and up to 30% off, right? I've seen figures go for 40% off, 50% off. So just make sure you're checking in daily. We'll see how long it goes. We'll see. A quick update on the Chatsworth Sasquatch figure. Love that pose, by the way, dude. Love that pose. It's $70 is the price point, and for the early bird pricing, after the end of July, it's still going to be up for pre-order, but it will be raised to $80. So make sure if you're digging this figure, pick it up now.
Nice, yeah, and with that, those daily deal specials, like it's caused me to go to check Big Bad's website like every single day just to see what they've had. I haven't picked up anything yet, but every day I've gone to check out what the deals they have, and then while I'm doing that, I build a relationship with that
Chatsworth.
Sasquatch figure. Every day I see him, and every day he looks more and more tempting. Like $70 is not that bad, and so I feel like not only do the daily deals help them move stock, but it also just brings a lot of traffic to their website where they can also move
Yeah.
Monster Force and get Monster Force pre-orders in.
Yeah, that's probably a lot of traffic, dude. Everyone be posting about it. Next up, Valaverse. They make kind of military-esque figures. They're teaming up. They got picked up a license from Ubisoft, and they're going to do some Sam Fisher from Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, dude. Really cool.
That's awesome from Valaverse, especially because they're already making military figures, and so to kind of get a license, even though it's like just a minor license, right? It's not no Call of Duty or anything, but still, if this brings more people to buy their Valaverse figures because they're already making military figures anyways, and the IP helps them sell more, why not?
Yeah, brings new people to the property. They pick up that Sam Fisher. They like the figure. They like how it moves. Maybe pick up some Valaverse figures that scales. And Valaverse also does vehicles, right?
I think they
Yeah,
did one
vehicles.
vehicle. Yeah, I think they did
They're
a
going to
car.
be making
I
vehicles or
think they did
something.
a car. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that'd be fun too. All right, let's get into it. Let's jump over to NECA here. We are getting a shrunken head Bob figure. And it's from Beetlejuice 2. It's coming in at $41.99, $42. It does include the tariff surcharge on that price point that we've been seeing. But yeah, this shrunken head, Beetlejuice head. And it comes with like 3 different versions of that character in the show. He has a bunch of the shrunken head guys work for him in Beetlejuice's office. And so you can make and recreate that.
Yeah, you're getting a lot of different hands, and then the shirt inserts with the ties to make the 3 different looks. Good amount of accessories. I think they're just like, hey, we saved the money on the plastic with the Beetlejuice head. Just give them more accessories.
Small, yeah, it's a small amount of plastic. All right, let's keep it going then. Next up, we are getting in a Beetlejuice Matador and Sandworm. I guess it's technically a Sandworm. $100 there coming in, and man, dude, they crushed it on the sculpt for the face sculpts, dude. I really like the expressions that they chose to do here, man.
Yeah, especially that one where he's like doing the derpy smile. Like that looks exactly like how Michael Keaton did it. The
Yeah,
sculpt and the paint apps for the Matador suit came out phenomenal. Like I cannot believe how good that looks. The only thing I
yeah,
would say is, do we really need $100 Beetlejuice Matador suit and worm for $100? Especially because it appears for such a brief moment in the film. It's not like his
yeah,
definitive Beetlejuice look, and so
yeah.
sometimes I'm like, man, is this effort worth it? Because like there's a lot. I feel like there's a lot of effort going into NECA in these 2 figures because of how good they came out.
You're right. Like, if we look at this suit, like there's fraying happening here. Like, it's a lot of details that they're pulling off here, a lot of paint apps that they're getting off.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and yeah, $100 is a lot, but I mean, I feel like you need the sandworm. That's that one showed up in the first movie. It showed up in the second movie. It's kind of like iconic, one of those like things that just happens with Beetlejuice. People, I'm pretty sure it's on people's backpacks here.
Probably. It's in
So
the Hot Topic store for sure.
yeah, definitely right. So I definitely would like a sandworm, but don't need the Matador Beetlejuice. But we'll see. Now, all right, let's get over to McFarlane Toys. We got some a Platinum Chase figures here. We're getting the Kite Man version and then a Metron version. So just different variations of those two figures to kind of see what you get.
Yeah, and that black comes out really good. You get like reminds you of like Tron.
Tron. I was thinking of Black Bolt or like Havoc. We'll
Yeah, you
see.
could definitely make a custom actually with that. Yeah.
Next up, we got some San Diego Comic Con exclusives that's happening this weekend. So make sure you guys tune into our breakdown, our reactions, our coverage of that. That's gonna be a lot of fun. But let's talk about this figures here. We're getting a Sub Zero and glow in the dark Raiden. Yeah, what do you think of Josh?
Well, these are from Mortal Kombat 11, and so what's going on here is kind of like I get it. So he's reusing the molds because Mortal Kombat
Mhm.
11 was the last game before the reboot. After Mortal Kombat
Yes.
11, then they rebooted to Mortal Kombat 1. And so he already has these molds, and these are really old figures. Like these figures came out a long time ago, years ago. And so
Mhm.
he's just trying to like squeeze extra money out in the molds. And I think it works really well with the Sub Zero because the glow in the dark blue effect can look like, he's added a frost effect, especially because there's no glow in the dark on his skin. So it looks like he's like all frosted up. But
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the Raiden, they did a glow in the dark green all throughout his body, no discretion between his suit and the skin. There's no also like in universe explanation for it because like if it was a reptile, maybe it could work because the green. They
Right,
should
right,
have
right.
just went with the blue glow in the dark figure. Maybe they thought because Sub Zero is already blue, they can't make Raiden blue, but just go with both of them blue because then it could look like Raiden's getting juiced up, right? The glow in the dark effect would add like he's all
Yeah.
lightningified.
Makes more sense to have him blue than green. Yeah, I agree with you. It
Yeah.
could have been Reptile, man. Could have been. All right, let's keep it going. Next one we got here is a McFarlane cover recreation. I enjoy this line, man. They did that Dark Knight first. Next up here is the Superman Kingdom. This is also going to be a show exclusive as well. But yeah, I love the paint apps that pulling off here. The effect pieces look fun. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, this serves really nice niche for other people that are not just toy collectors. I think the Dark Knight and the Superman serve more as display pieces for comic book collectors, not necessarily action figure collectors, because then you get that nice backdrop with the comic book and you get the recreation of the paint apps doing it from the cover.
Yeah, for sure. Good. All right, another show exclusive, which I'm kind of sad about, man. The purple and black Beast Boy is my favorite look, and it is going to be a show exclusive there. But man, we finally got that black and purple Beast Boy. Love it.
Looks really good, man. And we've gotten Beast Boy now, we've gotten Starfire, Robin, and Raven, all from
Mhm.
McFarlane Toys. We're just missing a teenage version of Cyborg. Any comic version of Cyborg we'll take actually at this point to complete that Teen Titans team. So hopefully he does it before he loses his license.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see, man. Yeah, I have the Teen Titans animated cyborg.
That's the worst figure.
Still waiting for them to finish that line. McFarlane, what happened? All right, let's get over to Fallout 76. We're getting a T60. This is one of the power suits. It is a sold out figure. It's $60, but I think we can see why. I mean, I think Fallout fans are they don't have a lot of figures, so here we go. We get some of them out there for you. And 60 price point. This is part of the Elite Edition that McFarlane is doing, but it's looking good. Really cool power suit.
Yeah, I think the paint apps are really what's standing out. The amount of weathering, kind of wear and tear on the metal they did came out great. It actually looks like the metal is like worn down and rusted. You're getting a lot of accessories and big weapons, but at $60, like just because you add a fancy box, we can see you got this nice fancy box, and because you add the title Elite Edition, that doesn't always translate as making the figure better. So $60, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I agree. It's a little bit up there. You do get the elite points that you can like turn in to like do stuff with. But yeah, a lot of weapons. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it is sold out though. So next up, Fallout New Vegas. We're getting the NCR Ranger figure, $60 as well. It is an elite edition. For me, the figure looks, it looks cool. Like it's a cool aesthetic, but I'm not seeing the $60 price tag here, man. I mean, again, yeah, a lot of guns, like, but still just a McFarlane figure.
Exactly. There's not much change. If you remove the fancy box and the Elite Edition name, This could have came out for $25 with just one or two guns.
Yeah.
And so I really, even though both of these Fallout figures have sold out, and it could be like you mentioned, just the need and want for Fallout figures from that community. I just don't think this can sustain long term. Him soliciting these
Mhm.
figures for $60. I think maybe now it's just the novelty. People want to know how elite editions are and how they function,
Okay.
and maybe also because it's there, he's getting new licenses. But once maybe this novelty runs out, I don't think people are gonna buy these figures for $60. There's just better figures to spend your money on, like imports.
You can even pick up some Mythic Legions for
Exactly.
37, dude. Yeah, that's interesting. Let's keep it going here. We got a Blacklight edition, the Demon from Demon Knights. Yeah, coming in with another Blacklight edition. Haven't seen these in a while.
I know, and on everything, this is one of the best McFarlane DC Multiverse figures in the line. Like, the way this moves, the sculpt on it is phenomenal, but the colors for me are not working. They come off obnoxious, like, it's just doesn't work.
Yeah, yeah, I get you. I get you. It's very He-Man, Skeletor vibes that I'm
Mhm.
getting off. They're very Playmates toys there. But yeah, really cool. You get the cool effect going there. It's fun. It's fun. Next up, another color variation. We get the patina Superwoman, dude. Sorry, Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. Oh,
And man, with the gimmicks that he does, the black light sometimes works, sometimes it doesn't. But the two gimmicks that he's done that he can slap on any figure, it'll work, is his frostbite editions and his patina editions. Every time he does something like this, it just comes off perfect. Like the effect that comes out, it looks real.
he does a really good job capturing the metal and the oxidization that happens. That Statue of Liberty, color that comes through. It looks really good. And then we've gotten Superman too. So now, like, that's a nice little get that trinity of
What's
DC
kind of
figures.
even nice too is the hair sculpt, and it could just be because the nature of toy, and like you can't get that much details because hair's very has a lot of details just
Hmm, hmm.
naturally, and so when it comes across in toy form, it's not always up to par to realism, but it actually lends itself to the statue-esque because when you sculpt statues, it's very blocky and chunky, and so
You're right.
that even adds
You're right.
more to this figure. I think the
Yeah, you're
it
right.
lends itself
Does like make it more into that
statuesque.
statue form. Yeah, it
Because
is cool.
when they sculpt the sculptors sculpt it, they add
Yeah,
minimal detail.
yeah, just kind of the
The
shape of it.
Yeah, the broad strokes.
All right, so let's keep going here. Next up, McFarlane Toy Store exclusive gold label Avatar Way of the Water, dude. We get another figure, dude. That line's not dead. He's coming in. He's bringing in some heat.
I know, that's awesome because we got Jake, Sully, and Neytiri from the original movie and then from Way of Water, but then he
Hmm.
only gave us Quaritch and his mech for the first movie. And so we were always missing the counterpart to Jake and Sully for Way of Water. And so to finally get this, I mean, I feel like it's been over a year since we've gotten
Yeah,
anything from this line. So I'm
yeah.
glad it's not dead. I'm glad he's continuing it. And it looks amazing, man. The paint apps on the dragon, because not only does it have the intricate paint apps of just the dragon naturally, but then it has the added paint apps on top that Quaritch kind of spray painted on it to make it
Hmm.
his military one. And then the big thing is just the base. That base, look at the sculpt, look at the paint apps on there. It adds so much presentation to this piece and it makes it look expensive. Like when you see this, if you have, I can just imagine this on my shelf, like it makes it look worth a lot of money, like a statue from.
Yeah, that's just what I was gonna say. Like, when I see that base man plus the figure, like it's very statuesque. Like this is like a poly resin statue, right? This is from Iron Studios or Sideshow. Like it
Yeah.
makes it look good, and that definitely does, lend itself to quality and stuff. And so, yeah, we're looking really good there. There's everything you're coming with there. Two different head sculpts for the dragon. You get all the fun weapons for Quaritch, different hands in that killer base, man. But is it $200 worth?
That is a lot. That is a lot. That's a thorn in my side. Quaritch, we could say, is worth $25. The dragon, I think, was like 70 or $80. So we'll say 75. So that's $100 for Quaritch and the dragon. And so that kind of means our collector math is calculating that base at $100. And I did say it makes it look expensive,
Yeah, yeah.
but $100 for a base, I don't
So
know. I feel
I
like
don't
this
know.
would
Yeah.
have been priced better at 150. I feel like 150
Mm.
would have been a good price point for this.
And maybe it's something to do with like McFarlane Toy Store exclusive business, and I don't know, just the Todd name, gold label. Who knows? But yeah, $200 exclusive to the McFarlane Toy Store. It's available now for pre-order. Go ahead and check that out. A little bit of Avatar news here. We got the poster for Avatar Fire and Ice. Sorry,
Yeah.
Fire and Ash. Fire and Ash. I was actually just watching Way of the Water because of this figure. Maybe start watching it again. But yeah, really cool to see another poster. December 19th coming out. Excited.
Yeah, and then, now that McFarlane's gonna lose the DC Multiverse license, and now that we can see the line's not dead, we're getting Quaritch from Way of Water. I would assume that we're gonna get Fire and Ash figures coming up next, and so I hope he fleshes, more of this Avatar line because honestly, I think this is McFarlane one of his best lines. All the figures came out so perfect, and I don't know how, but to me they looked like they were 3D printed. Maybe it's because they were aliens, but the likenesses on
Mm,
these Avatar figures were just insane on all of them.
yeah. And I think also like the proportions are off. So like, right, the further away you look from human, the uncanny valley, like the more you believe it. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry to Avatar Fire and Ash, dude. Let's check it out. All right.
That's coming out this December?
December 19th. Yeah, the end of this year.
Oh, I was thinking I was gonna have to wait another 10 years like I did for Way of Water.
No, I
Good.
think he shot these back to back. So
Oh yeah, he did. He did. He
yeah,
did.
they'll be coming up quick. All right, let's jump over to Marvel Legends. Here we got just a little bit here. We got a X-Men 97 morph coming in here, and it is very, very much the animated look to it, man. It's not like the bulkier version that we've previously gotten from Morph. Coming in with three different heads. You get the morph head, you get the human form morph head, and then also the Friends of Humanity guy leader. Can't remember his name. Or is this Senator Kelly? This is Senator Kelly. Sorry.
There you go. Yeah, this looks more animated than usual, honestly. Like maybe he just looks smoother in certain parts because the 97 X-Men, they were animated. Like you could tell there was like smoothness to them, but they still kind of had, I feel like, Legends muscle sculpted. I
Hmm.
could be wrong, but this one looks like you look at his legs, there's
Yeah.
no muscle definition really at all. It's very
Very round and
like a
smooth.
hot dog weenie. Looks like
Yeah.
those little sausages.
Uh,
You know what I'm
little
saying?
smokies, the little
Yes, thank
smokies.
you, thank you. Look at his legs, the thigh pieces, those could be little smokies right there. But glad that they were getting more figures for this for how well this line sold. They're gonna
Mhm.
make more figures from this show because of how good it was. The
Yeah, yeah.
white head sculpt came out amazingly. The only thing I would say is with the human head sculpt, it does look a little feminine to me. I don't know. It could be
Yeah,
the chin and the lips are really red. Chin's kind of
I
narrow.
I agree with you. Yeah, the chin's very narrow for I think Morph. I think Morph is a little more had a wider chin.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump over to Mezco Toys. Just doing a quick little Comic Con reveal that's going to be available at the booth. We're getting a Dark Nocturnal, Dark Shadow editions. This is a all black version, man. The all black skull, dude, looks sick with the red eyes, man. And Dark Nocturnal, and you still don't have one. Got to pick one.
Ah, he killed the orc from World of Warcraft, looks like. I'll tell you that.
All right, but that's going to go ahead and wrap it up this week's toy news. Thank you all for tuning into the Collecting Brothers. We really appreciate you guys' support. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're not already. And let's go ahead and talk about our pick of the week. Josh, while Josh is thinking about that pick, let us know down below. Leave a comment there and let us know what your pick of the week was. Shout out to all of our fans who are checking, or sorry, shout out to our fan who always is tuning in every week. Just joking.
Yeah, honestly, a really good week for toys. It's ebbs and flows. I feel like last week it was kind of boring, but this week, really good figures and really good showcasing from everybody. I think the only crux I had with this week's figures was just price points. Sometimes price points have just
Hmm.
been off. And
I think
like
we're
you were
seeing the
mentioning,
effects of tariffs, you know.
that's exactly it. That's what I'm coming to realize that I think we're finally hitting the wall here and we're finally seeing the effects because, it takes some time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna pick, and I know it has the most atrocious price point, and I was dogging on that price point, but I have to go with the Quaritch from McFarlane Toys with the dragon. It sucks that it's $200, but I think that thing is just gonna be a centerpiece. Like I can already see that on my shelf, and it's just gonna look phenomenal with that base.
It's gonna look good. Again, that base just adds a presence to it, and I think anyone can appreciate that. Like, even if you don't collect toys, like it's just a cool, banshee figure on a
That's what
dragon.
they're called. Thank you. I forgot what they were called. I could call them dragons.
I
They're
just, I was
banshees.
just, I was just watching the show, so that's the only reason I know. But yeah, I think it just adds that like presence to it. It's like, whoa, what is that? Even if you don't collect toys. All right, my pick of the week. I'm gonna go Scarlet Spider. That Scarlet Spider from SH Figure Arts, man. Just love the aesthetic they pulled off here. Scarlet Spider is one of my favorite Spider-Mans. And yeah, Ben Riley, man, is a good time, and I can get a different version of him as well. Like I don't have to buy the same figure from Mayfix twice.
Yeah, and then guys, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure to turn on notifications. We're gonna be covering the SDC news and like
Yeah,
something I'm looking forward to. Hopefully, we get some Black Series figures and Naruto figure reveals. What are you looking forward to? Like, what do you want to see from
for
SDC?
San Diego,
Yeah,
I always wanted to just see Pacific Rim figures. I just love Pacific Rim.
you never know. You never
You
know.
never know. Yeah, we got the prequel series coming. Pacific Rim. I would love to see some more Avas. I love Avas. Maybe even like some Gundam stuff, some mechs, and then I don't know. Give me some more X Men stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll see. I bet you we see another Mayfix X-Men. Probably.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, InArt too. InArt's been doing some teasers, like some silhouettes of figures. A lot of it looks like the Black Myth Wukong stuff, but there was one in the back that's like not that. We'll see what they do, man.
Mhm.
I really enjoy InArt. I got that Batman figure, man. We'll see what else they make. So we'll keep an eye out that. Yeah, we're gonna react, break down all the booths, and get all the photos we can get, and yeah, try to get as much news out to you guys from San Diego Comic Con. Oh yeah, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up our show, friends. And as always, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.